Hi guys and welcome to my channel. For those who are new here, let me fill you in. My name is Car and on my channel you see me zigzagging across the globe exploring all different kinds of places. In these series I embark upon a 30-day road trip in the USA with my ride or die, my twin sister Cara. We depart from San Francisco and we'll finish our trip in Texas. This is day 2 of our Zion adventures and we aren't done yet with this part of Utah. In the last vlog I hiked the Narrows, which was an epic experience, and in this vlog we head back into the park for a nice kid-friendly hike to spot some famous rock formations before heading over to Bryce Canyon National Park. And this episode also has a close call with a venomous snake, so yeah, never a dull day. Here we go. Anyways,
in college.
Making my Patron cocktails. This is what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up when we wake up.
We have to check out at 11,
yeah. That's fine. Then we check out at 11. But after checking out, we go back to Zion Park. This is right there.
Yeah.
On the way anyway. And we're gonna go see the Watchmen in the park, the Emerald Pools, and the Patriarchy of
What's the
something.
Watchman?
The colony of patriarchy. Sounds horrible.
The colony of patriarchy or
Sounds
something.
horrible.
It doesn't sound that nice, you're right.
Oh, but what are all of those things? The Watchmen? It sounds like you're describing the Hunger Games.
No, they're mountain formations. You should see Zion Park as well because we have passes to it anyways to get in.
No, I have to see it.
So we're gonna drive in, we're gonna do the scenic drive. There's a little loop. See those 3 places, Emerald Pools, maybe like a 15-minute hike to get to the Emerald Pools, which is great. Super cool. And then after that, when we leave, we go to Bryce. And Bryce is about a 2-hour drive from here. Super close by. Great.
Perfect, guys. Sounds like a plan.
Wonderful.
Oh, lovely.
It's the plan.
Want to say anything to the people?
Had many marshmallows.
You're not feeling so well.
You had many.
But Corinne goes to me this morning like, I was worried about you last night and you were jumping with marshmallows. I'm like, I had 4.
I look like you have more.
Did you have 4? I had 4.
No, it looked
4,
like
guys.
much more.
No.
It used to be full.
Oh, you guys have had some.
I had 2.
I had 2.
Alright guys, sorry.
It was 3 including the small.
Look, we're not gonna fat shame. We're not gonna s'more shame. I feel like this whole trip I've just been like talking behind the camera. Hold on, let me zoom in on that yawn.
Whenever we're doing activities, I'm filming you because you don't want to film me, and then I have to like filming myself. It's always like my arm.
That's the end of the video.
The next day we were out and about bright and early driving through the quaint town of Springdale. Yesterday we hiked the Narrows and parked in this town and then took the shuttle to the visitor center. But today we took our chances and decided to try and park at the visitor center directly, which worked out in our favor. Yesterday we got this. It's our entrance. Vehicle entrance. Woo!
Wow!
Oh yeah. It's obviously more convenient to park at the visitor center directly because you have to take 1 shuttle less, but if you arrive there around 8 to 11 in the morning you will not find any parking here, so get there bright and early or in the early afternoon to get lucky. Depending on which hike you want to do, you can get on or off at either one of the 9 stops on the shuttle route. It takes about 40 minutes to ride from the visitor center to the Temple of Sinawava, where the Narrows hike begins. If you want to know more about the Narrows hike, check out my vlog linked above. In this vlog I give you all the info on how to get there, any tips and additional important information, plus a lot of footage of me hiking it of course. But for today we opted for a more kid-friendly hike, so we decided to hike to the Emerald Pools, and this hike is called the Kayenta Trail, which is a moderate 3.2 kilometer hike. We just arrived at shuttle stop number 6 in the Zion National Park, and we're gonna hike to the lower Emerald Pools now, which is about, if I'm not mistaken, because they had a bridge break, so we need to start from another stop, but I think it's like an hour and a half, go and come back. So I'm very eager to see it. Yesterday we did the Narrows, and today we're doing this other walk. And after that we're gonna do the scenic drive as well. So we got all lathered up with cream, so ready to go.
Hello.
Sir.
Yes.
We just got out of the shuttle and we're lost already.
Okay.
We need to go to the lower Emerald.
Well, we want
You're
to
in
go
the
to
right
the
spot.
easiest emerald for the baby.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes. So my recommendation, so from here you'll catch the Kayenta Trail.
Okay.
All right. So that will be across the road over the bridge. You're going to go up and left.
Up and left.
Okay.
All right.
Left, yeah.
From there it'll split. So you're going to take the left trail. It'll be a staircase down to the lower pool.
Okay.
And then likely it'll be easiest if you don't want to do the staircase coming back up. You can just continue on down to stop 4.
Stop for. And how long will the whole thing take us about?
Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right,
That's
super.
pretty easy.
Now this is the tough hike, the Angel's Landing, and you need a permit for it, and I think it goes up there. That is crazy. I would have definitely hiked Angel's Landing, but Cara has a notoriously weak ankle. Sorry, Cara. And of course, we aren't going to do this possibly deadly hike with a baby either. So moderate hike it is for today. And as we're easing into the hike, just looking around you, you see so many famous rock formations that I read about online, which have been created by erosion over millions of years. And massive rock slides are pretty common here. A big one was back in '95 when the river moved sides and collapsed the road. Also in 2010 when heavy rain increased the river by 20 times and created a huge flash flood. But today, as you can see, it's sunny with no chance of rain. So let's go. Kayenta Trail. We're on the Kayenta Trail off to the Emerald Pools. And it's a scorcher today, guys. Holy moly. And it's a beautiful path. It's also very steep, as you can see. The river's over there. All the shoe prints of everybody that's walked here. Thanks, Gar, for adding your footprints.
I got momentum, okay?
I know it.
So you know, and then talk to me.
It's hot. So that right there is the path.
More layers. Actually, gotta take a shoe off too for a
All
second.
the way around.
Go for it.
Cara had momentum, and a 13-kilogram baby is not nothing when you're hiking, so respect to you, sis. So Zion has a bunch of different hikes from easy, moderate to more strenuous. The more popular hikes are of course the Narrows and Angel's Landing, but they're also the most crowded hikes, depending on which time of the year or hour of the day you decide to hike it. Alrighty, we have arrived at the Emerald Pool, what can only be described as blah 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 blah. We have arrived at the Emerald Pool, which can only be described as
The
murky pool, right? And right in this second, I would say, maybe because of all the rainfall or mudslides or whatever.
The
But
silver lining.
silver lining is this
beautiful
beautiful
waterfall.
rock formation. Yeah, the beautiful waterfall, and look at this rock formation that we've got going.
You don't see the waterfall. You gotta point it there.
Relax, Karin. All in good time. My God.
Don't get angry at me. It's all on film. And you see how she treats me?
Yeah, no, but you're just so annoying. Here, the waterfall is right there. So I couldn't cut out this bit because I was kind of rude here, in fact. Sorry, sis. But I also found it funny how we're just fighting to speak in front of the camera here. So you just gotta love that healthy sister rivalry here. So my honest opinion regarding the Emerald Pools is that they were a bit disappointing. It did not quite look like the photos of these splendid turquoise heavenly ponds. It was murky and dark, but in all fairness, I think that had to do with the rainfall from the days prior.
Are you people? Look at this. The same. Mutual food.
So far, we're loving Zion National Park. It's gorgeous here. I mean, just look at the mountains behind me. It's really unbelievably beautiful.
Now we're walking to the Court of Patriarchs. And that is how she died.
It's a bit bitter.
Fly. Lands on eye. We've got traces of animals.
If you taste it, you'll know what it is. It's definitely skunk.
Super nanny right
It's
there.
looking so much cleaner than yesterday. Yesterday we were walking and it was murky as all hell.
Yeah.
And now it's like this
They did the Narrows
transparency galore.
last night. They did the Narrows yesterday. I wasn't there because you can't do them with the baby.
Look how beautiful that
But
looks.
now you're all right. Like the colors definitely. So let's say like, oh, you see it now. The mud gets swept in and it becomes brown. You know. Yes. Now it's.
It's a shame. It looks so nice, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Car, if you want, you could put your toe in the Virgin River, and then
Yeah.
you can say you've walked in the Virgin River, you've hiked it. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. I will dip my toe in that Virgin River. I will penetrate that river.
With
Don't
my
even
toe.
know. It'll not be virgin after I
Yeah,
Dip
after
my
I'm done with it.
after I towed it.
Ew.
Sick. I'm sick in the head.
I'm hiking in my flip-flops. Who says you can't hike in flip-flops?
I like that know-it-all that was like, it's not right foot. That's not the right footwear to hike.
Footwear. And I was like, I hiked the Narrows in my Nikes yesterday.
Do you know how supportive Berkeys are? Shut up.
Next time when we come here,
Yeah?
We're gonna do the proper canyoneering, like the abseiling from the rocks.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a horse riding in the park.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do some like zip lining or tubing or something.
Lovely.
Like, just need Noah to be a bit bigger, but then we're doing all.
Yeah. So let's see if we actually do these things, but I do like the mindset, sis. By the way, the lady we were so upset about was a real Karen and interfering like she was our mom or something, so that's why we were super annoyed with her. But in hindsight, I'll tell you this much, we didn't need proper hiking shoes for this hike because it wasn't hard at all. Luckily, it wasn't slippery on the stairs or other parts where we were descending, but I wouldn't repeat it in flip-flops because I had a real close encounter with a venomous snake. I nearly stood on it. Holy moly.
Did you guys see it?
It's got a triangle head, so it's definitely venomous.
Well spotted, Car.
I was looking at my foot. I thought it was dead when I passed. When I passed and I looked at it, I thought it was dead. Immediately noticed that it wasn't dead.
It is slowpoke, man. It's slower than Amia.
I was walking past and I nearly stood on that. Huh?
Yeah.
I nearly stood on it. Then backed up. Oh,
It's so slithery.
I was this far with my foot from it. I'm not joking.
Yeah, she suddenly like pounced.
Car.
I'm gonna pass.
Where are you guys from?
Netherlands.
Oh my god, how cool. Why are you speaking English?
Because we're
I don't speak Dutch.
Amia's.
Oh.
Sure, she's not so bright. She doesn't speak Dutch. Yeah, we came away with our lives, guys. And it was
a close call, Kat.
close call. We stared
stood
death
on it.
right in the face.
In the eye.
In the eye.
Snake's eye, if you will.
How do you feel about it, Amia?
I'm thrilled, honestly. It's given me a new lease of life. I'm just lucky to be alive. Lucky to still be walking this planet. Let me tell you.
Blessed, guys. Blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Blessed.
Hashtag God bless. Who was looking at me?
Hashtag not today, sorry. No, thank you.
Not today.
We're gonna look up at home what type of snake that was.
Yeah.
If you know what type of snake this is, drop a comment down below. You like that, Car? I'm such a YouTuber. After days and days lost in the Zion National Park, we finally found our way back. How do you feel?
Exhilarated.
No time for
Gotta make the shuttle. No time for chit chat.
We did it, and what a beautiful hike it was. Now we're rushing back to the car to drive to Bryce Canyon Park. I'm so excited. Stay tuned for the next episode. And as always, please like this video or subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed my content and drop a comment below. Ciao!